Well, I'm really looking forward to round 17 action in the VFL. David Rhys-Jones, and we've got a good one. Essendon against Williamstown. Both these sides desperate to win, but for different reasons. The Seagulls trying to stay in the top four, whereas Essendon desperately need to win to keep their September hopes alive.
Yeah, that's it. Essendon really need to win games of football and most of their games, you know, for the latter half of this season. And, you know, it's an important game. I think if they lose this, they're going to be out of the running. But for Williamstown to maintain that top four spot is so important. I mean, we've seen over the years that, you know, you really have to finish in the top four to be a real premiership threat. It's
been a great year for the Seagulls, hasn't it? Their 150th celebrations this year. They won the Foxtel Cup, and here they are, their first year as a standalone club again, and they're right up there. They seem to be just a shade behind the very best, though.
Yeah, and you've got to give a lot of credit to Andy Collins. He's been able to grab players from all sides of metropolitan Melbourne and mould them into a team which we always thought was going to be a very good team coming into the latter half of the season, and that's what's proving to be now.
The Bombers are a bit different. They're almost the antithesis of their AFL side, who I think play spectacular football at times. The VFL side's a bit more grinding. You're never quite sure what's going to happen when they turn up, but they do get pretty good results, and their win-loss ratio is in the positive.
And they've got some terrifically talented young players, young AFL-listed players, and that's what, you know, they're exciting, but they can be up and down at times.
All right, but this will be an interesting game. Do not be anywhere else on your Saturday afternoon, but in front of the television, right across Victoria, live on ABC TV. Here's the game between Essendon and Williamstown, 1 o'clock on Saturday. The other games in round 17, Geelong and Frankston on Saturday afternoon at Cardinia Park. Richmond and Sandringham. The Tigers will be disappointed with last week's loss at the hands of Port Melbourne. They'll want to bounce back. Collingwood and Box Hill, boy, that shapes as a big one at Vic Park on Saturday arvo. Casey and the Northern Blues, a must-win for the Blues there to keep their September hopes alive. That's going to be the case for a lot of teams, Rhys, as we come towards the end of the season. Footscray will start favourites against Bendigo on Sunday. Werribee and Port Melbourne is destination viewing on Sunday afternoon as well, before Coburg and North Ballarat close out the round, also on Sunday.